How you guys doing? This is Martin. You know me from my series, How to Pay Off Your Car Loan in 36 Months Without Getting Paid, without giving up Starbucks or being cheap. Tried to go to Starbucks today. The one I go through is a drive-through next to McDonald's. It was closed. The new norm, COVID-19. The teachers, we don't want you guys to go back to school. The charter schools are closed. Don't worry. You teachers are about to get laid off. So you teacher union, you don't have to worry. But if you want people to do online training, I don't need a teacher. I don't need a 60, 70-year-old teacher who probably can't add and stuff, who's just been hanging on because she got divorced from her husband, or vice versa. The guy got divorced from his wife and he's got 2 or 3 kids and she's fucking some young guy. So when you hear about all this stuff about the teachers, we're not going to go back, especially California, we're not going to go back until you get rid of the charter schools, you guarantee wealth, equity. It's like, don't worry, you guys are about to get laid off anyway, so no one cares. But I just want to give you guys a look at the new norm. You don't think these parents are going to be protesting? Ooh, these parents are going crazy, man. Sitting at home with this kid, mom or dad, usually at work, doing work, or the one that's at home is usually fucking around, drinking, looking at porn, watching soap operas, and now you want the mom to be a teacher. Ooh, you think that you ain't seen? I think they're going crazy in Orange County. I got money to actually have an affair. People in LA County just go sleep with the neighbor, an ugly woman. Think you getting it on? Think you getting it on? No, man. You out to Orange County and Ventura County looking good looking honeys, and you stuck at home, like, especially if you're just a single guy, like to go out and party, and now you got to be at home. It's homeschooling a kid? Ooh, these people in these rich areas are going to blow, man. You talk about protests. That Black Lives Matter ain't going to be nothing. They said my sex life matter. So get this motherfucking kid back in school. So I'll let you see in the new norm. Kids sitting at home. It's like if you drive around now, you can't. There's no quiet space. Like whoever the teacher was, the janitor was at some of these schools, sitting in their car. Went to Best Buy yesterday. Some guy in the old, remember the RAV4 used to be super small. Some old guy, RAV4, parking his truck. Old man, probably a child molester, looking for someone to pick up. He's parking his car. So it's going to be crazy soon, man. And then to even make it worse, all the unemployment, the $600 bonus, that unemployment war is gone now. So all that money people are using to buy these new cars, these Beamers and Audis, that money's gone. So now they're going to be trying to rush back into the job place. Now you're going to have all these people applying for jobs, rushing back into the job market, complaining about, hey, our unemployment's not coming. So it's going to be a mess starting about now. And look for the economy. It's going to be slow, I think, till I made a mistake. I thought maybe till Labor Day, but if there's no back to school, what's going to make anything pick up? So basically what you have is what you have, and I don't think you're going to see the big surge from Amazon that you saw before either, because a lot of that money was stimulus money people were spending. This time it's like going to be like me when I got laid off in 1995, $1,440. That's what I lived off of. $640 for rent, $292 from my Nissan Pathfinder, and the other money was just for rent, paying credit cards, and paying insurance, and that's it. Some of you guys got $1,200, making under $100, not counting the $600 bonus that you got for like 13 weeks. That's why I got my $25, $75, $125 programs to help people pay off their car loans, because if you really want to pay off your car loan, you'll invest and learn how to do it. If not, then you won't. But I can't make anything for free. That was my mistake when I got laid off before. I was trying to do stuff for free. Why? You gotta just keep asking people again, and then they'll do it. You know why? Because right now I was on the way home, driving down the street to school, and there's people with houses like across from like where they're grading to put a new giant Amazon warehouse. And I know one guy has a white Mustang when it first came out. I saw Beamers. I'm sure there's an Audi and people with Mercedes parking in these old houses that are 30 or 40-year-old. They're like, oh, we're parking our new SUV in a place where these crazy black guys, I know blacks and Mexicans can come and crack us upside the head, because this is a crack neighborhood and we're broke, so they built a big warehouse across from us, but we're happy. You call them like, Hey, do you want to sell your house? No, we're going to leave our house to our kid. You're in the ghetto. What you going to leave to him? Is your kid a drug dealer? Is he making meth? You say, hey, if a son blows up the house, it won't matter. So I thought that was funny as I drove down the street. They got this giant. And before the grading went in for the whatever warehouse that was in, there's all these homeless people parking in their mobile home park, campers across the street. And you're like, yeah, honey, we just, I love you, honey. We're crossing a vacant lot, and the homeless guy is with his truck. Let's park our big white Mustang in our garage. Hey, well, at least we have it better than him. Not when a broke nigga like me come down the street and beat you like a baby seal, or Mexican or white guy. Say, yeah, ghetto. Nobody gonna worry about these people here. So that's what I'm saying. That's why you need money. That's why I had that $25, $75, $125 program, man, to help you guys pay off that car loan. You need that money because there's a lot of you, like 20 million people out of work. When they go back to the workplace and they start interviewing, you know how much confident you'll interview, how much more confident you'll be if you just like have 1 or 2 months worth of payments paid off. You'll be so much confident you'll answer the honest the best of your ability. You won't have to fib or hesitate. You say, okay, this guy's great. Let's pay him the salary. He's done the things that we want. Otherwise, you'll be like one of these desperate people that say, oh, he's kind of fudging the truth. Let's lower the salary. If he messes up, we'll just get rid of him. They'll have less commitment with you because they won't have that confidence in you. That's why you want to go in there when you interview and have the best confidence possible. You say, Martin, why are you always harping about cars? Because I see the way you guys be driving, man. I got a bunch of kids, what is it, my online kids, all these online students making $15 an hour working at Amazon and buying all these new cars. I'm talking to you guys first, man. And then all you people who are in your 50s and 60s, like that's a reward. We deserve this car. What do you deserve? You have these old people driving like the mid-model Mercedes, thinking they done accomplished something, man. I mean, even saw like my black brothers would go into like a convertible Mercedes coming out of 99-cent store. Get into their car. Yeah, we just went and shopped at the 99-cent store. The Baxter was full. Man, come on, man. You car rich, poor, man. Or you people, like I was just coming here today, some guy in this giant Jeep is trying to get into AM/PM and get that cheap $299, $295 gas. That's you just car rich. You got a bunch of car rich people that are poor, man. I see them going to work, man. Don't drive by. Hey, don't drive by a warehouse. Don't drive in the evening and don't go in the morning because they're all rushing in there. And you know why they're rushing in there? Because the company said, hey, if you guys don't get here by this certain time, you're going to get a certain number of points docked. And then after that, we're just going to fire you. That's why you see people rushing in and out into these warehouses now. They're going to start getting rid of those people because all that volume you saw initially during that stimulus, that's what really helped push Amazon. This time around, you ain't going to have that. That's why I see the economy would be slow. So you have jobs opening up with companies, but they know they got to do a lot of outflow. So they're going to be listed with a person with outflow who has good skills, mental toughness, patient, working on themselves, has a little bit of money saved up. Hey, I got a $161 check. I got more money than 30 million people, a black guy. I got more money than 30 million people in this country, other than the ones that are getting like that. Let's just call it welfare. Unemployment is welfare. Get to where, if you paid into it, then fine. Some of you guys got it this time around. You didn't even deserve it. You know it, and I know it. Just tell the truth, man. You can tell the ones who really know they didn't deserve it because they're the ones who just went out and blew it, bought all the cars, got a dog, doing all kind of bizarre stuff. And I bet you know the people who paid into that unemployment know how the hours they sacrificed. I bet you some of them probably have like $10 or $15 saved up. And that is the person you want to give a job to. That's the person you want to help out. Just thought I'd give you a little talk because some of you guys have been looking at my videos, but those videos just give you like the emotional, but they won't give you like the strategies. My $25, $75, $125 programs, that'll give you the strategy, give you the basics, but also you'll get me. You get me back when I didn't have any money. Now you get me. I got a $161 check. That's more than 30 million people in this country, man. Who do you want to talk to? Someone get an unemployment check sitting at home, or someone who just got a $161 check made more than 30 million people? That's why I can get these car loans paid off. As soon as I get that money, I know where to redirect it to give me the most leverage. By having that car note paid up 1 to 2 months, that's leverage. That's confidence, man. I remember when I was unemployed, every month I was scrambling to try to pay that car loan. Unemployment money was nothing. Back in my day, I had Craigslist, I had temp companies. I was always scrambling to find a job to get some type of money. Helping my grandmother out, or she found someone for me to help out to make some money. But now, though, you have technology, you have warehouses, mostly jobs you always had. I don't want to work in no damn warehouse. Amazon's like, come here. Hey, we got a... You know, I keep telling you, when I was younger, I worked at Petavina Mold and Dye. That's when I worked at a warehouse. All the stuff these young people are doing, lifting 49 pounds at Amazon. At the end of the shift, that's when Calvin and I would pack, find the parts, put them in a box, and ship them. You know what we were doing? We were producing. Martin, go solder over there with Calvin to make the car alarms. Martin, go run the injection molding machine, cut it on, learn how to put the pellets in, learn how to adjust the temperature. Martin, I want you to go run the CNC machine, put in these different coordinates or areas, and watch it make the base mold, because we're going to give this base mold, this is the product we sell to another company who knows how to use it to go out and develop something that takes it to the market for them to make money. So they're teaching me about money, teaching me how to sell. Had me going door to door selling springs. Had me doing collections. Hey, this is Petavina Mold and Dye. This is Martin. Calling to find out if your check is in. They had me producing. I got a whole generation of kids working in a warehouse, driving a bunch of Audis or Mercedes, thinking they got something going on. Which even makes it worse. Half of them live at home, bringing their girlfriends home in their fancy cars, fucking thinking, hey, we got it going on. What, you gonna bring mom and dad in a room? Is that how you roll? I'm sure that's how some of them roll. But I'm saying, if you're going to roll that way, at least have that car paid up where you're not shopping at Audi's, trying to buy your meat at Target. I tried that, man. Target meat is shitty. And that fruit stuff, looks like they put that, like the jailhouse people put that shit together. It don't taste like shit. Don't you want to shop at our Sprouts? Do you want to shop at Ralph's? Probably at Vons. Don't shop at Albertsons. Too many crazy people want you to wear your mask. Coming up to you, where's your mask? I have a health condition. You're a threat to me. Yeah, you're right. You're like a baby seal. Let me show you what happened. You're right, man. Let me show you. Let me give you guys a demonstration. I'm gonna show you what they used to do to baby seals that were vulnerable. So I'm gonna introduce you to that. So I just thought that was funny, man, when people complain about that. So I'm thinking about Vons, go to Sprouts, there's a Whole Foods. Don't you want to go to a quality restaurant to buy quality food? Do you want to buy Foster Farms? Has excellent. Don't buy the breast, because that's my gym tip of the day, I told you. We'll talk about that later. But today I'm just talking about the cars, because I've seen you guys go back. You looked at my 2016 and y'all were looking at my 2014. Today is just my rant about cars, but also that unemployment is running out. And when that unemployment runs out, you don't want to be rushing into the market without an advantage. Just think now. If you would you invest $400? You got $1,200 you didn't even deserve. Take half of that, invest that in a $397, $697, $797 program to learn my best videos, get on some Skype calls with me, and just learn some skills to set yourself apart. Who do you think is going to get a job first? The person who spent $1,000 on themselves, losing weight, learning new business skills, getting more organized, or the person who didn't spend anything helping at Trump, Biden, or whoever else gives them another paycheck? I don't want that to be you, because you invest that $1,000, but that $1,000 can turn into a regular job. Like, it's going to take you at least 2 years to get the equivalent pay, but at least you want to be getting that money in between, because what you build on is confidence. You learn how to get back in the market. You learn how to work in a competitive environment. Things way more important than money. In addition, you just know, hey, if they all of a sudden have all those unemployment checks stop coming because there's no money, hey, I got some extra money in my pocket to go to the gas station, my car note's paid off. That's the confidence that pushes you ahead. Other people are waiting, but you're attacking. They're retreating. You're attacking. You're taking 2 steps forward maybe you got to take a half step back and, like I got to do today, I got to take the car in, check the oil, get an oil change, check the tires. So some of the money I would have saved from this $161 check, I got to reinvest it, because I'd rather go to the car dealer, have the car dealer look at the car, let me know everything's off, than to break down on the freeway, waiting on a tow truck, sitting on the side of the road, got the highway patrol parked behind me, or whoever else, person pulling up. Because the problem right now is, like, because of the COVID, sometimes you may have a longer time for the tow truck person to come. So then that's a headache. So you see that everything's just a headache where, hey, if I have just went and paid $60, $100, $200 on a Thursday, July 23rd, please look at the car. Please let me know what's going on. What do you recommend? Boom. Rather than, let me call my AAA card. Let me wait on a tow truck driver. Let me try to give him my location with my phone. Well, I'm going to get a call on the email. So, or like, maybe you just want to have money to, like, just have gas. You know, I remember I almost ran out of gas way back when, back in 2000 something. I almost ran out of gas. My Pathfinder ran out of gas, and luckily I had enough momentum for the Pathfinder to roll until AM PM where I could put some money in. What even made it worse was the company that was supposed to give me the check bounced the check. It was like a $5,200 check. They bounced the check twice, man. Oh, that's when I got in trouble with the feds. But now I always keep an extra $20 in my pocket, man. Running out of gas? That's unacceptable. Oh, can I get $5 run out of gas? What? What are you talking about? Come on, don't be like that, man. So. And do you only have, or you only get gas at AM, PM, 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven's not bad. 7-Eleven's about the same job, same type. But are you looking for the cheapest gas? If you're looking for the cheapest gas, especially if you're driving the Audi, Lexus, Mercedes, one of these expensive cars, something's wrong. Something's wrong and you need to fix it. So that means you need to get that car payment paid off so you can get some flexibility so you can be more proactive and invest. So that's my thing for today. It's mostly about my $25, $75, $125 car programs. Get those. Martin Morris, P.O. Box 540, San Bernardino, California 92402. If not, hey, I don't want to see. And then have enough money so you can get your car worked on. You got people driving Lexuses, Mercedes on donuts. Drive around. Go look at all these parking lots. Not to see how many days. Count how many days I got that donut on our car. What makes it worse, some of them drive 80, 90 miles an hour on a freeway with a donut on their car. What does that say? What is that? They'd rather kill people than to get in, because they're so broke. They're going to endanger themselves and all the people on the road because they can't afford to fix that tire. But they also don't have the discipline to drive at the speed that the person's telling them to drive on a donut to get safely somewhere. So they're going to kill me. Because it's the ego. Their ego's all wrapped up in the car, but they can't even take care of the car that they have. So they're basically murderers. They're going to kill me. They're criminals. They're going to commit a crime against me. They're going to ruin my property. And what makes it bad, they ain't got nothing. That's it. After that car, living at home or living 4 or 5 to a house, like I told you, you pass by these COVID houses. You're looking at 4 or 5, 6 cars in a house. Nothing but COVID. On top of it, you got dogs pissing and stuff all over the place. Don't let that be you, man. Get my $25, $75, $125 program. Get my $397, $697, $790 program. Get out the stat. Or hey, Martin, how can we work a commission job? $100, $1,000 commission jobs. Hop on board with me, man. If not, I don't want to spend any money. Oh, I'm broke. Yeah, well, you were buying that alcohol in that 40. You weren't broke. Did you tell the liquor store man you didn't have no money? You buying that weed, like CBD? Or is it instead of weed now, call it CBD? When you get that CBD, the CBD got to look by that story? Of course not. Join my channel. I'm spending $4,000 to $5,000 in the next couple of months on my own training. Take a couple of tips I have to help get you started on getting into some of my other programs. It's free. You want to hear it? Free. But you can't give away nothing free because nothing free ever works out. You know what free gets you? Free's going to get you empty schoolyard, janitors laid off, no teachers working, got a couple of guys working on a building. That's what free gets you. Free gets you at home on unemployment. Join my channel today or buy my program.